What's happening right now in Mara?
Let's see what's going on. Look at that last afternoon, more than 330% to the upside. Then we had this drop. Let's see the exact percentage to the current price, more or less 47%. Very interesting also. Let's talk about it below. Let us know in the comments. And let's continue. Remember to read the disclaimer right here. Marathon Digital Holdings. What's going on?
Remember, guys, look at this incredible upturn of more than 300%. Surely some traders took some profits right around this area. Take a look at that. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. You can clearly see like this is when the price started to go down a little bit. But I think this breakout that we have right here below, when it started to go below $25. I think it's related to Bitcoin, because let's analyze exactly the price of Bitcoin. And you can clearly see that as soon as Mara started to go down below that area, Bitcoin was going down as well.
Yeah, that's a very interesting correlation to take into account. Let us know in the comments what do you think about it. In the previous videos we mentioned it, and maybe you agree with it or maybe you don't. Let us know below all the reasons about it. And let's see that breakout as you mentioned, because it's very interesting to see with the 1 hour chart. We can clearly see that the breakout was very clear, at least with this first candle right here, this one. And then we had this kind of retest, to the upside, and it was kind of perfect. It depends on how you drew that line, if you use logarithmic scale, if you use the other one, or if you use a different type of trend line, in order to draw it, and another angle or something like that. But in this case, it was almost perfect, and from there the price started to drop very fast to the downside. We can see a lot of red candles right there, and the strength to the upside wasn't quite clear. But it changed around this level, at the level of $15 more or less. We can see that we started to see some consecutive green candles to the upside with a little bit more of strength, and from there the price seemed to have been holding around this level. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that this price will be holding and will be strong enough and we will see higher prices soon, or do you think that the price will go lower again, breaking this last level? Let us know below in the comments, and from there we can comment in the next video also.
The first key moment when was that breakout that you are watching right now, and the second one, I think the second one is actually happening at this moment. Is like what's gonna happen, because we have two different scenarios. Just the stock is related obviously to the Bitcoin price movement that we have right now, but the thing here is like, what do you think? Buy or sell Mara at this particular point?
Yeah, let's go to the 1 minute chart so we can see the volatility right there, because with this type of stocks, when you have this volatility in this intraday charts, you can see some movements, and it's very interesting to analyze it. For instance, this last green candle, we can see it's just 1 minute, but more or less 1%. So it's a big movement if you are not used to trading this type of stocks. And also to the lower side, we have similar candles, red ones of 1%, also more or less between 0.25 and 1% around this area with this volatility. So let's go to the breakout that we mentioned right here. Let's see in the 1 hour chart, but with the 1 minute chart, because I think it's very interesting to see how the price action goes in the 1 minute chart, because you can see with a lot of detail this kind of movement. Right here we have the breakout. We can see that in the 1 minute chart we had this breakout first. The price entered again above the trend line. We have to see with more detail if this is completely correct, but for what we can see right here, it seemed like that. And from there the price started to drop very fast. So for instance, if you drew some kind of a small trend line right here with the lower time frame, you could have nailed this enter to the downside, or at least close that buying position, and take those profits. And from there we can see, you can talk about it, Alvaro, right now with the 1 minute chart, the last movement that we saw around $15, where the price started to go up again, at least with more strength that it was previously doing.
Yeah, a lot of interest right here. This is very interesting, because normally rebounds like this is something that gives you hope, Normally, if there is like some sort of rebound and then it starts to go down again to the support areas, like when you don't see like a lot of strength in from the bullish side, So at this particular point, obviously, there's a lot of liquidity. This is important. As long as we have liquidity, there's gonna be huge moves right here. But obviously, there is a dangerous situation, because if Bitcoin continues to fall, maybe the stock could go below $14, something that you had to pay attention to.
Exactly. I think that's a very interesting debate to have in the comments also. Do you think that if the Bitcoin price continues going lower or if it goes a little bit lower, do you think it will affect Mara stock, or do you think that the correlation isn't that clear or that strong and the price of Mara could go in a different direction? So very interesting. That 1 minute time frame. Also, let us know if you like this type of intraday time frame, because we like to analyze it also and to talk about the past price action, to have more details about the stocks that we talk about. So guys, thank you a lot. We have something new for you. We have a newsletter. Alvaro can mention you about it, can talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Subscribe to our newsletter and get exclusive trading lists that we have for you. So obviously we have a broker on the left side, and then we have TradingView, which is the platform we are using right now. Very powerful tool that we really recommend you to do it. So we have special deals for you, and remember, we're gonna send you newsletters with educational content so you can learn about trading, the basic things, and the pro tips that we have also as well.
Yeah, it's free, so it's just another way that you can support us if you enjoy our trading content and educational content and also entertaining content. And in this case, you can join with your email and you will receive those newsletters. And also you can use the affiliate links, as Alvaro mentioned, so you can get those deals and you will also help us. So if you are already an honest trader, welcome, thank you, love you. And if you are not, what are you waiting for? Join our family, comment below. Have a nice week and take care. Love
Bye
you.
bye.